Lesson 1, Morning Plans.
Hey Anna, let's meet at 9 a.m. at the park entrance.
Hi John, perfect. Should we bring snacks?
That sounds like a great idea. What should we pack?
Maybe some fruit and granola bars? They're easy to carry.
Good choices. I'll bring a thermos of coffee too.
Excellent. A little caffeine boost is always welcome.
Should we also bring a blanket to sit on?
Yes, that will make it more comfortable.
I'm looking forward to a relaxing morning in the park.
Lesson 2, Culinary Specialties.
Hey Anna, did you know some restaurants specialize in steak or seafood?
Hi John, yes. It's interesting how these specialties can define a place.
Exactly. I love when a restaurant focuses on one type of cuisine.
Me too. It often means they do it really well.
What's your favorite type of restaurant?
I adore Italian places, especially for their pasta.
Italian is fantastic. I'm a big fan of seafood restaurants, though.
Fresh seafood is hard to beat. Have you tried any new places recently?
I went to a seafood spot last week, and their clam chowder was amazing.
Lesson 3, Language Preparations.
Hello Anna, there are so many attractions in this city.
Hi John, absolutely. How are you preparing for potential language barriers?
I'm trying to learn a few basic phrases in the local language.
That's smart. Even simple greetings can go a long way.
Yes. Plus, it helps to show respect for the culture.
Have you found any useful apps for this?
Actually, yes. There are apps that focus on conversational phrases.
That's great. I'll download one before my trip.
Definitely. It makes the experience much more enjoyable.
Lesson 4, Unlocking Apps.
Morning Anna, have you checked out any new apps lately?
Hi John, yes. I heard there are apps where you can unlock features for a fee.
That's true. Some apps use a freemium model, right?
Exactly. You get basic features for free, but pay for premium ones.
I find that effective for many users. It's a good way to try before buying.
Yes. Have you ever paid for an app?
I have. I wanted extra features for a productivity app one use.
That makes sense. If it improves your efficiency, it's worth it.
Absolutely. I think more people should consider the value of these apps.
Lesson 5, Homework versus Sunshine.
Hey Anna, I don't mind doing my homework except when the weather is really nice and all my friends are outside.
Hi John, I totally understand. It's hard to focus when it's sunny.
Right? I feel so tempted to join them for outdoor activities.
Same here. Sometimes I wish homework could be done outside.
That would be ideal. Fresh air makes studying more enjoyable.
Absolutely. Maybe we should plan an outdoor study session next time.
Great idea. We can combine work and play.
Yes. We can motivate each other to stay focused.
Plus, it'll make the homework feel less like a chore.
Exactly. A change of scenery can boost creativity too.
I'm excited to try that. It sounds like a fun way to tackle our tasks.
Lesson 6, Apple Adventures.
Hey Anna, every fall, I go east to gather more apple seeds.
That sounds exciting. What do you do with the seeds?
I plant them in empty land I find farther west.
So you're starting your own orchard? That's amazing.
Yes. It's a lot of work, but I love watching them grow.
How long does it take for the trees to bear fruit?
Usually a few years, but it's worth the wait.
I can imagine. Fresh apples from your own trees must taste incredible.
They really do. Plus, I get to experiment with different varieties.
Lesson 7, Energizing Workouts.
Hello Anna, working out at home really motivates me.
Hi John, I feel the same way. It boosts my energy as well.
What kind of workouts do you prefer?
I love yoga and strength training. They keep me balanced.
Those are great. I enjoy high intensity interval training.
That sounds intense. How often do you do it?
About 3 times a week. It's challenging but rewarding.
I should try that. I need a new challenge in my routine.
Definitely. It's fun to mix things up and keep it interesting.
Lesson 8, Presentation Feedback.
Hey Anna, I wanted to talk to you about the recent presentation you gave.
Hi John. Sure, what did you think?
I thought it was really informative and engaging.
Thank you. I worked hard on making it interactive.
It showed. Your use of visuals was excellent.
I'm glad you noticed. Visuals help keep the audience's attention.
Absolutely. Did you receive any feedback from others?
A few people mentioned they loved the examples I used.
That's great. Real world examples make concepts easier to understand.
Lesson 9, Self-Improvement.
Morning, Anna. Isn't it interesting how self improvement can feel impossible sometimes?
Hi, John. Yes. It can be daunting, but it's also rewarding.
Exactly. It's about taking small steps toward our goals.
Right. Namely, the art of improving ourselves and the world.
Yes. Each small change can lead to significant results.
Have you set any personal goals recently?
I want to read more books this year.
That's a fantastic goal. Reading opens up new perspectives.
It truly does. I believe it can inspire change in our lives.
Lesson 10: Valuing History.
Hey Anna, I think it's important to bring the values of our history into our lives.
Hi, John. I completely agree. History teaches us so much.
Yes. It helps us understand our present and shape our future.
Exactly. How do you incorporate that into your daily life?
I try to learn from historical figures and their choices.
That's a great approach. I love studying cultural history.
Me too. It enriches our understanding of different perspectives.
Lesson 11: Budgeting for Fun.
Hey Anna, sounds like a plan for our weekend trip.
Hi, John. Yes. We should also make a budget for expenses.
That's a good idea. Do you have a rough estimate in mind?
I think we should allocate funds for food, activities, and transportation.
Absolutely. How much do you think we should set aside for food?
Maybe around $100 for the whole weekend? What do you think?
That sounds reasonable. We could try local restaurants too.
Great idea. I love discovering new places to eat.
Me too. It makes the trip more memorable.
Lesson 12: Project Progress.
Hello Anna, how's the project coming along?
Hi, John. We're making progress, but I'm concerned about the timeline.
I understand. Are there specific tasks that are falling behind?
Yes, the research phase is taking longer than expected.
Maybe we should consider reallocating resources to speed it up.
That could work. Have you spoken to the team about it?
Not yet, but I plan to discuss it in our next meeting.
Good plan. Open communication is key to staying on track.
Definitely. We need everyone's input to find solutions.
Lesson 13: Healthy Choices.
Hey Anna, have you been sticking to your healthy drink choices?
Hi, John. Yes. I've tried to stick to water and unsweetened beverages instead.
That's awesome. Hydration is so important for our health.
Absolutely. I feel more energetic when I drink enough water.
Same here. I also cut back on sugary drinks.
Good move. They can really drain your energy.
Exactly. I'm trying to find healthier alternatives.
Lesson 14, Grocery Shopping.
Morning, Anna. Have you finished your grocery shopping?
Hi John, yes. I just got back from the supermarket.
Nice. Did you find everything you needed?
Mostly. I picked up some fresh fruits and veggies.
That's great. Did you try any new recipes this week?
I did. I made a delicious stir fry with those veggies.
Sounds tasty. I love stir fries, they're so quick and healthy.
Exactly. Plus, you can mix and match whatever you have on hand.
True. It's a perfect way to minimize waste, too.
Lesson 15, Olympic Inspirations.
Hey Anna, did you know that his vision has been the true inspiration behind the modern Olympic movement?
Hi John, really? That's fascinating. Who are you talking about?
Pierre de Coubertin. His ideas shaped the International Olympic Committee's values.
That's impressive. How has the IOC governed the Olympics since then?
They focus on promoting sportsmanship and fair play, which is essential.
Absolutely. It's great to see values like that upheld on such a global stage.
Yes. The Olympics unite people from different cultures and backgrounds.
It's a wonderful celebration of diversity and athleticism.
Definitely. It reminds us of the power of teamwork and perseverance.
Lesson 16, Learning about Plants.
Morning, Anna. Did you hear about that expert on plants who made significant discoveries?
Hi John, I did. His research has changed how we understand ecosystems.
Exactly. He found ways to improve plant resilience to climate change.
That's crucial. How did he conduct his research?
He spent years studying various species in different environments.
Impressive. Did you know he also published a book on his findings?
Yes. I heard it's filled with practical tips for gardeners.
I need to check it out. I love learning about sustainable gardening.
That sounds like a great plan. We can share tips afterward.
Lesson 17, Language Acquisition.
Hey Anna, have you ever wondered why young children learn a second language so quickly?
Hi John, yes. Their brains are so adaptable at that age.
Exactly. They absorb sounds and patterns naturally.
It's incredible how they can mimic accents effortlessly.
Right? Plus, they don't have the same fear of making mistakes as adults do.
That's a key point. Adults can be so self-conscious.
Yes, creating a safe learning environment is essential for everyone.
I agree. Maybe we should practice speaking more often.
Great idea. It'll help us both improve our language skills.
Lesson 18, Booking Preferences.
Morning, Anna. When traveling, do you prefer to book in advance or last minute?
Hi John, it depends on the location. Sometimes I book in advance, but other times I prefer spontaneity.
That makes sense. Planning can save money, but last-minute deals can be exciting.
Exactly. I love the thrill of finding a great last-minute deal.
Me too. Have you ever had a memorable last-minute trip?
Yes. I once booked a flight to a beach destination the day before.
That sounds amazing. Spontaneous trips often lead to the best adventures.
Absolutely. Sometimes the unexpected moments become the most cherished memories.
Agreed. It's all about embracing the journey.
Lesson 19, Data-driven decisions.
Hey Anna, it's impressive how analyzing data can drive meaningful decision-making.
Hi John, I completely agree. Data gives us insights into trends and behaviors.
Exactly. It helps businesses understand their customers better.
And it allows for more targeted marketing strategies.
Right. Using data effectively can lead to increased sales and customer satisfaction.
Have you worked on any data analysis projects recently?
Yes. I analyzed customer feedback to improve our services.
That's a smart move. Feedback is crucial for growth.
Absolutely. Listening to customers leads to better outcomes for everyone.
Lesson 20, Homemade Pizza Fun.
Hey Anna, we should try making homemade pizza together.
That sounds delicious. What toppings do you like?
I love pepperoni and mushrooms. How about you?
I prefer veggies like bell peppers and onions.
Great combo. Should we make the dough from scratch?
Yes. It'll be fun to knead the dough.
For sure. And we can experiment with different sauces too.
Absolutely. I'm thinking of a basil pesto sauce.
That's a unique choice. We could even have a pizza off.
I like that idea. Let's see who can create the best pizza.
Challenge accepted. This will be a tasty adventure.
Lesson 21, Theatrical Journey.
Morning, Anna. Did you hear about Richard Doyley Cart?
Hi John, yes. He was quite a theatrical manager, right?
Exactly. He arranged for the first performance of The Mikado.
That's impressive. How did he manage to pull it off?
He had a keen eye for talent and great organizational skills.
It must have been challenging to coordinate everything.
Definitely. But his efforts brought operetta to a wider audience.
It's amazing how one person can influence an entire genre.
True. His legacy still resonates in theater today.
Lesson 22, Shakespeare's Beginnings.
Hey Anna, did you know Shakespeare moved to London when he was young?
Hi John, yes. That's when he began writing his famous plays.
Exactly. It's interesting how that city inspired him.
London must have been quite different back then.
For sure. It was a bustling hub of creativity and culture.
His plays really reflect the society of his time.
Right? The themes are still relevant today.
Absolutely. It's remarkable how his work transcends time.
It is. I'd love to visit the Globe Theatre someday.
Lesson 23, Well-being Changes.
Morning, Anna. Have you noticed how changes in routine affect your overall well being?
Hi John, yes. I can feel a significant improvement in my mood.
That's great. What changes have you made?
I started exercising regularly and meditating daily.
Those are excellent habits. I've been trying to eat healthier.
That's important too. Nutrition plays a big role in how we feel.
Definitely. I've noticed more energy since I changed my diet.
That's awesome. It's all about finding what works for you.
Agreed. Small changes can lead to big differences.
Lesson 24, Cooking Tips.
Hey Anna, I've been experimenting with marinating meat in pineapple juice.
Hi John, that sounds interesting. Does it really make it tender?
Yes. The enzymes in the pineapple break down the meat fibers.
I've heard that. Do you add any spices with it?
I usually add soy sauce and garlic for extra flavor.
That sounds delicious. I'd love to try that method.
You should. It gives such a unique taste to the meat.
I'll definitely give it a shot next time I cook.
Can't wait to hear how it turns out.
Lesson 25, The Delay Dilemma.
Excuse me, could you please give me more details about the delay?
Sure, John. It looks like the train is running an hour late due to track maintenance.
That's frustrating. Do they have any updates on when it will arrive?
They mentioned it should be here by 3 p.m. at the latest.
I hope that holds true. I've got a meeting to catch.
I know how that feels. Have you checked for alternative routes?
Not yet, but I might need to if it gets any later.
Good idea. Sometimes taking a bus can be quicker in these situations.
True. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the info.
Lesson 26, Daily Essentials.
Hey Anna, do you always carry everything you need for the day?
Absolutely. My wallet, keys, and phone are essential.
Good call. Have you ever forgotten something important?
Yes, I once left my wallet at home and couldn't buy lunch.
That's the worst. I've had a similar experience with my keys.
It's so stressful. I try to check my bag before leaving now.
Same here. A quick checklist helps prevent those mishaps.
Definitely. It's all about being organized.
Agreed. It makes the day go much smoother.
Lesson 27, Driving in a Snowstorm.
Morning Anna, have you seen the weather forecast?
Yes. They're predicting a snowstorm this weekend.
That can be dangerous driving through a blizzard.
Absolutely. If there's a lot of snow, the streets can become treacherous.
Have you ever been caught in a snowstorm while driving?
I have, and it was quite scary. Visibility was terrible.
I can imagine. It's best to stay off the roads during those conditions.
Exactly. Staying home with a warm drink sounds much better.
Totally. Let's hope it's not too severe this time.
Lesson 28, Travel Plans.
Hey Anna, I'm planning my next trip.
That's wonderful. Where are you thinking of going?
I'm considering Japan. The culture and food are so appealing.
Japan sounds amazing. Have you been there before?
No, but I've always wanted to explore the temples and gardens.
You'll love it. The cherry blossoms are breathtaking in spring.
That's a great time to visit. I'll definitely keep that in mind.
Make sure to try authentic sushi while you're there.
Absolutely. I can't wait to experience it all firsthand.
Lesson 29, Reselling Strategy. 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 Reselling stra
Hey Anna, have you heard about the new reselling trend?
Yes. People are making money by buying low and selling high.
Exactly. It's interesting how quickly it's become popular.
I know. What do you think makes it so appealing?
I think the thrill of finding a bargain and flipping it for profit excites people.
That makes sense. Plus, it's a great way to declutter.
True. People can turn in used items into cash.
It's a win-win situation. I might try it myself.
Go for it. It could be a fun side hustle.
Lesson 30, a historic attack.
Did you know the British forces once attacked the heart of the United States?
Really? That sounds intense. When did that happen?
It was during the War of 1812, and they even burned government buildings in Washington.
Wow. That must have been a chaotic time. What sparked that conflict?
It was mainly due to trade restrictions and impressment of American sailors.
Interesting. So, it was about independence and trade issues?
Exactly. The war was quite significant in shaping American identity.
I can see that. It's fascinating how history influences our present.
Indeed. Understanding these events helps us appreciate our freedoms.
Lesson 31, conducting focus groups.
Can we conduct focus groups for our project?
Great idea. We'll gain valuable insights from the participants.
Exactly. It'll help us understand their needs better.
Have you thought about what questions we should ask?
I think we should focus on their experiences and preferences.
Good point. Open-ended questions could encourage deeper responses.
Yes. I want to hear their stories and feedback.
This could really enhance our project's direction.
Absolutely. I'm excited to see what we discover.
Lesson 32, Sunday traditions.
Quite a few people go to church on a Sunday, don't you think?
Yes. It's a common tradition in many communities.
It brings people together for reflection and connection.
Definitely. And then on Monday morning, we go back to school.
Right. It's like a reset after the weekend.
I always feel more focused after some time away.
Same here. Those Sundays really recharge our batteries.
It's important to have that balance in life.
Absolutely. It sets a positive tone for the week ahead.
Lesson 33, Shakespeare's birthplace.
Have you ever thought about how William Shakespeare is considered the best writer who ever lived?
Yes. He was born in Stratford-upon-Avon, right?
Exactly. It's fascinating how his works have stood the test of time.
His plays and sonnets are still performed and studied today.
They are. What's your favorite Shakespearean play?
I love A Midsummer Night's Dream. It's so whimsical.
That's a great choice. I prefer Hamlet for its depth.
Both are masterpieces. He truly had a way with words.
Indeed. His influence on literature is unparalleled.
Lesson 34, The Controversial Debate.
Have you heard about the accusations of blasphemy regarding certain literature?
Yes. It's quite a heated topic. The row over the satanic verses really stirred things up.
Absolutely. Many people were outraged, while others defended artistic expression.
It's fascinating how literature can provoke such strong reactions.
Right? Some believe that free speech should prevail, regardless of the content.
I agree. But how do we balance that with respect for different beliefs?
That's the tricky part. Maybe open discussions could bridge some gaps.
Definitely. Dialogue can lead to understanding, rather than conflict.
Exactly. It's important to create a safe space for all viewpoints.
Lesson 35, A Calm Voyage.
Do you think we'll sail without any disturbances on our trip?
I hope so. A smooth journey would be ideal for enjoying the scenery.
Exactly. It's always more relaxing when the waters are calm.
Have you checked the weather forecast?
Yes. It looks promising, with clear skies predicted for the next few days.
That's great news. Do you think we'll spot any dolphins?
I'd love that. They're such playful creatures.
Me too. It would be a highlight of our trip for sure.
Let's keep our cameras ready just in case.